Morning guys, it's not the way I expected to start this video, to be fair, but yeah, bloody nightmare. I forgot my camera, which is you're on now, so if I didn't bring this camera, you wouldn't be coming on today's job. It's quite good actually, because I'm in the office, by the way. I made one of these up for James yesterday, look. It's a little Q-Tech tester. I've seen a few of these floating around, people making them, so I made him one with a little tester, because it's his birthday next week, so we're going to give him this, okay? Let's go and pick him up and we'll get on with the job. There she is. I'm very early, so it's very, very quiet here. So, van's nice and warm for James. I got in it, it's freezing cold. Let's go and get the little monkey. I had to go and do a little job yesterday. It's a mate of Andy's looking for an electrician. He does a lot of bathrooms and stuff. And James is at college on a Tuesday, Thursday. So today being Friday, yesterday's Thursday. So he was at college, I was on my own. It's a bit of a ball ache actually. I'll put some pictures up now of what I found. Apparently the guy that lived there was like a DIY electrician. He loved it, but yeah, I'll show you some pictures. It's alright. It's all stripped out now and we've got like a blank canvas now ready for us to install. But yeah, that's the pictures. That's what I found when I was there yesterday. We've got to go back and do a load more work, but a bit busy at the minute, so we couldn't get it all done in one day. So, and yeah, and if you say you're just giving James his present on camera so we can kiss your ass. Did you hear that stone hit my screen then? It's not. I get James a lot of stuff and it just falls on a day when it's his bloody birthday and I'm giving him something, so I may as well get it on camera. Otherwise we'll be talking about it in the video and you won't have a clue what we're on about. So that's the reason I'm giving it him on camera. So I have picked James up. Look, he's here. James, is there anything you want to say to your fans?
No.
No, there you go. No, leave him alone. We're sat in traffic. We're trying to get to the job. We're coming, Mike. We are coming. We're sat at the end of your road, mate, and then Tempe traffic lights. It's a bloody nightmare. Yeah, nightmare. It's your birthday on Tuesday, isn't it, mate?
It is.
It's his birthday Tuesday. I did get you a little gift, James. Look. Look, there you go. I got one for my bag as well. Look. Well, I made them, to be fair. Look. Yeah.
You made them?
Yeah, I made that. Yeah, little clip. Bungee cord into a socket, and then you got a new tester. So that's yours. That's just to show everyone I'm not an absolute bastard on camera, James. Right, let's go. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on then. Don't run off. It's running off, James. It's attracted to you, James. One essential that everyone should have on the van, James, is a heater. We have this on little rewires and stuff, and I'll tell you what, if you put it in one room, it doesn't make a difference, and in here, it's already hot in here, isn't it? Yeah. So if you remember this, we've got to do some spots, but the client's bought surface spots. We'll show you those in a minute. We've got a board to do today, which we might not get done today. We've got a board to do, sorry. We've got sockets to do, and then we got a little sheddy bit to do, and then some lights along this, if you remember the video, lights along this helmet here. I'll put a video picture here, the old video, if you want to go and check out the other video, I'll put a link here for you. But we're going to crack on, and we're going to start with cutting these sockets in first. That's a little socket thing. Look, I might shorten it a little bit, but it just, because there's nowhere to put these in these bags. There's just literally nowhere to put them. So it just hangs on the side of the bag there, which I thought was pretty neat. So what I'm going to do first is go around, check the heights, make sure where the client's brought the cables out, and we're going to get the level. We're just going to take a measurement off the floor to the bottom of the box and cut all the boxes in first. So where these have been brought out, I reckon we're going to have to go at 400 cent or something like that. Okay, 400 center, probably something like that. 400 center. Two of the walls I've got ply in, so we're just going to use metal, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do on these. These come pre-drilled with a little hole we're just going to fix these through to the plasterboard 4 times, and I've got a little angle drill which I'll show you for doing that. I bought this off someone on Instagram, believe it or not. Little angled impact, great for doing stuff in boxes like this. So we're going to fix this box now, gom it in, and then I'll go around and do all the boxes. We'll get them stripped and James can go around second fix. I need to clear that memory card out, James. We've got 2 minutes of footage. 2 minutes, mate. Is that enough? 2 minutes, is that enough?
2 minutes, just about.
Great little tool. Great little tool that is. Yeah. Oh. Yeah? Ain't coming out, mate. So you can second fix that now?
Yep.
Stop eating the frigging biscuits. Look. He's at half a pack already. Look at that. Lunch. How many sockets have you done? 0. Sweet Effie!
They are a bit stiff.
They've been out here for a bit, haven't they? Just do it like halfway, mate, I would say. Or whatever. Yeah? Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, beautiful, Jay. Nice and stiff, that, isn't it? So this one's a little bit different. We got ply on this outer wall, as you can see. So all I'm going to do is multi-tool. It doesn't matter if I'm near the beam because he's got ply and plasterboard, so it'll be the depth of this box. Stick on the laps. Okay, socket second fix. You see what I did there? I I bent over one of the earths. It's continuous, I haven't cut it. Goes into the back box, loops 2, and then through and out. You can, this is very springy, this, because it's got insulation behind it. But you can make a fly lead up. James has made a fly lead for his. I've just put mine straight in to the back box. You don't have to use it, but it's just good practice to get into the habit of using the fly lead earth. We just blew the hoover out and it looked like we were having a fire in the back garden. Is this how I use it, mate? Is this right, yeah? Yeah? Yeah, I had some little additional wages for today, mate. There you go. Can you go and get me some whites? Please. Stunning job, James. Hey.
Choose which one?
Yeah, whichever one you think line up. 400 centre. Yeah?
Yep.
400 centre. Here we watch a prime male in his prime doing his electrical work. Very focused face there, James. Do you like my David Attenborough impression, James? You thought it was him? I thought it was him on the camera. Right, what I'm going to show you here, look, this is what I'm doing. Bending over the earth, keeping it continuous, sticking it in the back box, and then we just re-sleeve that bit there, and it just keeps that continuous. This is a spur for this little heater. I'm going to make that flex look as neat as we can. Just a little tip from me, you probably already know this, but in a single box, you get the lugs on the top and bottom as well. Just bend them in, and then it will save these cables getting snagged on the back box and then causing you a fault potentially down the line when you come to test. Just bend the lugs down. So we took the TV off of the wall, put its screen down on the sofa. We've got a data cable to go on here. Client's put some HDMI in, so he's bought these little furry windows. One's going to go on there. I presume I'm going to go and talk to him in a minute. Double socket there for the TV, and then we'll put a data plate on that one there. I don't know if he's doing them. He's done the other one, so I don't know if he's going to do that, but I'll go and ask him, James, now, shall I? Mike, I'm going to come and talk to you. What's that? What do you want, a pencil? How many do you need on that box?
2 more.
Pencil? Where is it? Where is it, James? You had it, mate? Yeah, I'll use this one in my pocket. Yeah, mate. Sorry about that, mate. Do you forgive me?
Yeah.
Good. Thank you. Right, what I did here was put a centre line. There's a lug missing out of that box. After Nick went out of another box. Across there, and then obviously I can get these ones all in line. James, make sure you pick those grommets up, yeah? Thank you, mate. Well, I've got our little furry window, we've got our socket, we've got a data cable here, a little tip, and this is a Gary Hayers eFix GSH electrical. Put your screwdriver in there. Can I do it one-handed, James? No, I'm going to do it one-handed, mate. Put your screwdriver in there, like that, and then, see that, give that a little pull, look, and it just straightens them out for you. Look at that, James. Do you like that? Do you like that, James? So we'll do it again. Twist the first section out, like so. Then you put your screwdriver in between. Just give it a little pull, look. And then it's much easier to make that off into your and what I did, if you see what I did there, I sunk that box a little bit because I know this is going to be deep. So when that pushes back in, look, it's going to have enough room behind it so it's not going to squash the connections. So you don't really want to sort of pinch data cables. And then hopefully, James, in my bag I've got my my little punch down, haven't I? In here. We don't often use it. There it is. That's it. Look. Oh yeah. A little punch down with a little thing stuck on the end of it. There you go, mate. So it's quite interesting. So you can see on here we got a solid orange, which is that one. Dress him in. What I do is get them dressed in, push it in a little bit, look, and it'll hold itself in. 1, 2. I'm so glad that heater's gone off, mate. So what? 3, 4, and then you get your punch down, and it's got a little cutter on the back there. It'll cut off the cable for you. Look, it's in line. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that in line, and then that'll snip off for you. Look, and then you can see there they're all punched down and making a good connection. Beautiful. Okay, TV is up. James is not on his phone. I've actually allowed him to go on there. He's looking for some pictures of when we did this because the client hasn't brought this one out, but we got a socket here, but it is plasterboard and ply. So we got a little drawing here, a little picture. So that's where the bar was. So it's probably one bit of wood there.
Yeah, somewhere.
So let's get a pencil, mate. Let's get a pencil. So let me have a look at the picture. So we've got the bar, and then a piece of wood, and then a socket. So bar, piece of wood, socket. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, but isn't...
It's more this way, isn't it?
It's more that way,
It's
yeah.
more to the left than to the right.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know where the centre... You can see there, he did put a little bit of green. So it's more to that, it's more to the left. Anyway, I'm going to go with it there, and hopefully I can find the cables. I wonder if he's cut the Celotex out though. We'll find out in a minute. James has just grabbed the laser from the van. He's just checking that where the clients brought these out, they're going to be they're going to be straight basically, because we don't want this to not Don't want these lights to not be straight. Went to a job yesterday. When was it, James? Yesterday? Rachel's, Wednesday. And we had a look at her lights, and someone's put some spotlights in, and they're like, wow, I don't know if they're meant to be like that, but they weren't straight, were they? And we've made her paranoid now, bless her. But so we're going to laser ours up. We'll show you the lights in a minute, and I've just marked that socket up to cut it out with a multi-tool and hopefully find some cables behind there. So as you can see, that one's bang on, that one is not bang on, and then that one is bang on. So it's just that one that we need to make sure we centre it up. If James is quick, if you're quick, James, run, James, run. They're little flat lights. Let's have a look then. Run, run, I'll get around. Run, run, run. You couldn't carry them all?
No, definitely.
So these are little, whoops, little surface robust lights, look. So I'm wondering how we're gonna, so they sit on a little metal bracket. So as long as you get that metal bracket along that line, James, look,
yep.
We'll fix that along that line. That'll just click in, that clicks into there, look.
Oh, so push on.
So that cable is going to have to come out the back though. So we're going to make sure that that cable comes out the back of that light there, look.
Yeah.
And then I think he's got some sort of plugs. You'll go and see, and there's a quick wire plugs. There's like a bag of them. In there, there's a big bag of them, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. There we go. There's the cables for the Sockito Manico. These are the quick wire plugs that the client's got. So you have your twin and earth that goes in the end, like that. And then the flex to the light will go there. There, you can unplug them, look. So you can do your testing if you want. If you want to connect them up, just leave some plugs. So what we'll do, James, connect them all up, and then these plugs will go into the ceiling like that, look. Yeah. Like that, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and then it'll just push straight up and in. So it's good the client's thought about it, hasn't he? He's thought about the job, which is nice. So we'll get these all connected up. Do that one first, because it's got one cable. Yeah. I don't even think you need to put sleeving on, see? They're so small.
Oh yeah.
You just push them in. We'll have a look now. And then I think you push that in, like that. It snaps in, yeah? So it's the first time we've actually tried these. Quick wire T-connector. If you look on the side here, it does say strip the cables to this length, okay? We've just done one and we thought it was so good, we're going to just show you another one. So strip the cable. Just like a little bit off there. And then you need to strip the conductor right back, look, to about there. Match it up with that, look. So I just need to nibble a little bit off them ends, like that, and then get your live neutral and earth around the right way. Open them up a bit, and you can see in there, James, you've got the 3 little pins, little terminals. So we're going to go down there. 1, 2, 3. That pushes home all the way, look. And then push it in and it clicks in, and it's got 2 outlets for in and out, so loop in, loop out onto your next downlight. That will then just go up, sit in the ceiling like that, and then the plug for the flex, which you've just put on over here,
over there,
like that. So that little flex there, look, we just click that on and he will just simply click on there like that, look. And then you could make all these off, and then you could measure it, couldn't you?
Good.
Beautiful. Right, there we go, we've got one light up. I'll show you. We've done it a bit different to what they say. So you're meant to put the little brackets inside the hole, but we're not going for that. Okay, we've pushed the cable up through the middle. So there's that quick wire plug behind. So to get the light down, you just have to take this bracket out. You can't go on the outer fixing because the light bottoms out here on it. So we've gone through the centre, and then all you do is click the light up to the bracket like that, obviously with the flex going up straight through the middle. But they're all right, they're not great, but they're okay, and they got a switchable colour setting. So we've gone for the 4K setting in here. It'd be quite a nice white. If not, you'll have to click down and go to the cool white or warm white. Right, to be fair, they actually look alright. We've agreed now, me and James have had a little chat. I think they're alright actually, look. So we've got 3 along the bar area. They are all switched together, we just got one dimmer. But we're just looking at the, we're just lining that one up. What happened there then, Mike? Somehow we're going to have to just cut. Hopefully it's going to cover. It should cover, shouldn't it? It should just be big enough to cover that. So we're going to check these ones this way now, mark our lines, and then put the rest of these up, and then we've got one smoke to go in here as well. Look. Small little update for you. We've got all of the lights second fixed. We've got the horrible Nest second fix. It's not the first time I've done them, and I don't like them at all. They're not installer friendly. Come on, coming in. Come on, you come in. It's in. Trust me. Nope, straight out. She don't trust me. Right. Here, obviously, I'd love to get that centre, but here is a solid piece of wood to take this frame. Look, if I put my finger in there, there's a solid timber there. I remember this when we did it. And then we've only got a little gap here for the switch. So we're going to have a dimmer switch here, and then an on-off switch, which is going to do the lights in this palmity bit via a time clock up in there. So if the time clock will be basically the switch in, if they want to come in and override it, they can just switch the switch on here, be an override, and I make sure I get a time clock that you can back feed to bring the feed on. Okay, if that makes sense. When we're not going to get this done today, but when I second fix that, I will show you that, and it's quite interesting. Just connecting up this switch. We've got the black as the feed. What do you use? I don't really mind really, as long as it's flagged up. Look, black is the feed. Brown as a switch line, and then another brown linking across the bottom of the switches. Cheers, James. I can hear now. So yeah, I use the black as the feed, and then I choose the brown as a switch. It doesn't really matter. As I said, it's flagged up. But we've got a dimmer switch now to go on there. So that'll be our override, which will override our time clock for the outside lights, and then this will be our dimmer switch, which we're going to put on the left here. That will do the dimming lights, them round ones we put up. So we are moving on to the bar area. What we got here is two Cat 6s or Cat 5e, whatever they are. They're going into a data plate here. We've got one of our furry friends that are going to go there to take all these cables. The client's cut that a little bit low, so we'll have to just fill that underneath when I've cut the box in. We've got double socket, and then this cable feeds, which was just going to be a fridge, but the client's bought the multi-gang switches. I know these are only rated at 20 amp, but I think that's 20 amp load. 20 amp load. So we've got a fridge which will have a 13 amp plug inside a single socket under there, and then we've got worktop lighting, which we're going to add another single socket in, unswitched. So that will go up above the worktop, and he's got the right one. Look, worktop lighting. That's just going to plug this in, which is a little LED strip that he's installed under the front of the bar there. So one will do worktop lighting, one will do the fridge. Okay, so two boxes, two doubles, and then a single box like that. For that, look, I've had to resort to Bosch. To be fair, it's all right. So I got my data cables coming in here. There's me HDMI's and the speaker cables that go out to the garden. That will be a socket. I've run out of metal boxes. That's a socket, and that's going to be that point for the under cabinet lights and the fridge freezer. Just put some fly leads on. We'll then I'll fill these holes for next time, because it's what is it friggin' time now? It is 3:20, and it's a Friday, and we're an hour and 15 minutes away from home, but that is life. We'll see you in a minute. That's it, guys. I've just got home. It is. What is the time? 5:30. 5:30. Just got home. Dropped James off. Thanks for joining us on another video of an electrician's day in the life of an electrician. If you found it interesting, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.